Have you ever been out of place? Have you ever been called odd, weird, or strange? Well, this video is for you. Hi there! Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. This video is a new Sunday motivation video, and if you haven't seen any of the other videos, I make these videos every Sunday to try to help set the tone for your next week. Kasi Monday na naman tomorrow, and with that comes yung Monday blues na tinatawag, and nalulungkot tayo minsan kasi work week na naman, study week na naman. And this is designed to give you a bit of a boost before you face that new week. Now today we're going to talk about something that helped me survive the past 10 years of my life. It's something that I had to learn the hard way, and something that I feel would be helpful for you guys. Kasi entering another season ng review because of the next civil service exam and all of the exams that you're going to take. And even if you're just going through something in life, this is a great kind of reminder for you guys. And I'm saying this from the heart. It really helped save my life. It helped me become who I am today. Do some of the things that I do actually everything that I'm doing, and kind of help you guys then. This is our topic for today. Today we're going to talk about how you should #stay strange. Now I'm telling you guys to stay strange because the past few days it really brought this to light din sa akin, and in my devotions and all of the things that I go through, especially dun sa nangyari yesterday. Now yesterday I was invited by Blogapalooza, so big shout out kay Ace and kay Zandy for inviting me to go there to a panel for video content creators. I was there with Nico Solis, with Gian Viterbo of Gadget Pilipinas, and someone who I think you guys know, si Lloyd Cafe Cadena, who is a comedian and a radio DJ, and we were sat there, all four of us, at one time just the four of us, and we were talking about our passion, which is making videos for you guys. And one thing that stood out to me looking at the other three while we were sitting there was the fact that we were all a little bit strange in our own way. Now, I'm not as loud and as funny as Lloyd. I'm not that big of a personality. I'm not a very artistic person, or not in the slightest as artistic as Nico. I'm not as adept. I'm not as big of an expert in my field as Gian is. But all of us were different. We were unique. And if you think about it, I'm grateful that I am, because it really helped me become who I am today. I am not the best, alam mo yun, math teacher in this world. When the 700 Club Asia even called me a math genius, medyo kinilabutan ako kasi I don't feel like that is true at all. But one thing that's different about me is that I became unafraid na of teaching the little that I know to you guys. And that can make me a little bit strange then. Kasi if you think about it, who does this? I mean, who sits in her room alone on a Sunday setting up lights and talking to a camera to unknown people na hindi ko alam kung ano yung magiging response ninyo sa mga sasabihin ko. But really, doing this helped me overcome that feeling na I should be normal. Because I realized earlier on in life na, and I wrote this when I was about, 23 years old, 22 years old, don't blend in when you can stand out. And I wrote that as a message kasi we were asked to write something for the next generation of young people in our previous church. And I was thinking really, what would be something that I wish I read or I heard from someone when I was younger. And I really wish someone told me that I was not supposed to blend in. I was meant to stand out. I was meant to shine. Because a lot of the things that I went through and a lot of the dark ages in my life, when I was younger, it really was rooted dun sa feeling na I was too weird, I was too strange, that no one would accept me, no one would like me, na I was so lonely and walang nakakaintindi sa akin. And I remember a very an important session when I was doing counseling with a psychiatrist a few weeks after I tried to take my own life. We were talking about yung decision. She was trying to ask kasi and find out ano yung mga steps, what led to my decision to try to take my own life at 16 years old, at 17 years old. She said that I was too young. Yung sinabi niya eh. Paano mo naisip yun? Bakit nakarating sa decision na yun? And actually at the time, sorry if I get a little bit emotional I really haven't told anyone this yet. And now I'm telling everyone. Okay. Alright. Now at the time, I was hell-bent on trying to keep my mouth shut. I was trying to keep all of my emotions inside me. Sinusubukan ko hindi magsalita. So, dahil nahihiya ako magsalita, and I also didn't know what was going on with me, kasi that's how it is sometimes, no, with depression. You can't put words into what you're feeling. But there's this looming darkness, no? So, tinanong niya sa akin, ano ba ang problema? Do you hate yourself? Yun yung question niya. And that got me to thinking. And it really opened a floodgate of emotions sa akin, no? And this is what I said with all of my emotions na lumabas, my frustrations, my fears, and with a lot of tears, I said, I just really, really want to be normal. And when I said that, parang cathartic din in a way sa akin kasi nailabas ko rin yung feeling na yon. Gusto ko lang maging normal, gusto ko lang maging kagaya ng everyone else. Kasi all my life, I felt like I was weird. We grew up, we were the youngest nung elementary kami. We were the smallest, we were the most lampa. So we got picked on sometimes, no? Sometimes a little too much. When we were in high school, we also got picked on, and a little bit. And eventually, I grew up thinking lang basically na walang makakatanggap sa akin. No one knows my entire being, and no one would accept me for who I am. And I felt so different. I felt so weird, and in that, I felt so lonely. Which is funny kasi I have an identical twin sister who is basically the same. Meron siyang parehong DNA as I have. We grew up in the same house. We have the same kind of inclinations. Even have the same voice, sabi ng iba. Some of you guys who already met her. But still, I felt so lonely because I felt that I was strange. I felt that I was so weird. And I felt that being strange or being weird was wrong. I felt like yung being interested in fantasy and Harry Potter or itong mga movies or documentary films instead of rom-coms and makeup and boys basically and gushing over romance when I was younger, because I wasn't into that, and I wasn't the same as most of my peers. I felt weird. I felt like no one would accept me. I felt like I was strange or odd, and it was very lonely for me. But the truth of the matter is that was the key. Knowing that about me, knowing that I was different and accepting that, capitalizing on that, that was actually what led me to you guys and to doing this, to reaching more people and telling my own story. Now, why do I tell you guys that you should hashtag stay strange? It's this, no? Number one, because no one really is normal. Now, I wish people said that when I was younger, because I didn't know that then. And if I did, maybe I would have made the parang different decisions that I did before. I wouldn't feel so bad about myself. But really, that's true. No one really is normal. Walang normal na tao. Normal is a general idea of what is most likely to be the norm or what is true for most people. But it really isn't true. There's such thing as a normal person. And then that is the normal na kailangan nating pagpare-parehuhin. Walang 100% normal in this world. All of us are a little bit strange in our own way. And I think you would agree with me on that. And the more that you know that, the more that you would be accepting of the little things that make you who you are. And that is actually our design. God designed us to be different. In the Bible, it says that we are called the body of Christ. So there are people designed to be eyes, hands, ears, mouth. What that means is, if you are made that way, ibig sabihin you serve a unique purpose. And there are people that you can reach, not only you can reach. And there are things that you can do that only you can do. And I realized that, and it really was true. Kasi if I didn't turn out to be this person, if I wasn't a mishmash of a stuttering person who really loved naman din to share, to tell stories, if I didn't know a little bit of math, and if I didn't feel too lazy about memorizing formulas, kaya I had to think of unique ways to solve math problems and to be faster, then I wouldn't have you guys. If I didn't have a little bit of video knowledge, then this wouldn't happen. So I was a mishmash of all these different things, and that made me unique, and that made me be who I am today. So ibabalik ko yung tanong sa inyo. Okay? Do you want to be normal? Do you think that there's someone normal out there that you have to emulate? And then I would say na don't. Okay? Be comfortable with being a little bit strange. Because your strangeness, your uniqueness will bring you your success. Now, the second thing that I want you to remember is that no one ever is remembered for being normal. If you look at all the successful people in the world, if you look at the people that you look up to, do you look up to them kasi they are so normal? Have you ever said to someone na, wow, ang galing naman, sobrang normal niya. But, di ba we don't do that? We say na, wow, sobrang bait niya, sobrang galing niya, sobrang ganda niya. All of these things that make them different, ito yung mga bagay that we remember about them. So if you really want to matter in life, don't be afraid to be a little strange. If you want to help someone out, then go ahead and enjoy being unique. Kasi you would appeal and you would be able to help the people who are just a little bit the same pagdating sa strangeness sa inyo. And I say that with full conviction. Kasi if I wasn't strange and if I wasn't accepting of who I am, if I didn't then open a little bit of myself then and let you guys in, then I wouldn't have you guys listening to what I'm saying right now. So go ahead, be a little bit strange, stay strange. Because yung kung sino ka, you are made for a purpose, you are made in a very unique way because you will fulfill a very special place then in this grand tapestry of life. Look at the jigsaw puzzles, right? If you get one of those really special puzzles, yung mga binubuo na mga siguro sabihin natin 1,000 pieces pataas, you would see itong mga unique na shapes na ito, and they were made to fit on a specific talagang spot. And that is how we were made. We were designed to be unique kasi there is a special place for us. And yung place na yon, that would complete a bigger picture. That would help a lot of other people to form itong plano ni Lord for all of us. So stay strange mga kapatid. And this week, if you are ever called out for being different and for being right, then don't be afraid to do that. Yesterday on my devotions, I wrote this. I wrote, I'd rather be alone and right than be with a multitude of wrong. And I mean it that way. If your friends would tell you na, wag ka na mag-review, wag ka na mag-aral, mag-cut na lang tayo ng class, look at it, lahat kami ginagawa to. Don't be like that, don't agree, stay strange. If people would tell you na, hindi, wag ka na mag-effort kasi lahat naman kami tamad, and pumapasa naman kami, or kumikita pa rin naman tayo kahit na we do our bare minimum, say no, stay strange. If people tell you na, oh, hindi, wag ka na sumubok kasi if you try, then you would be different. Mas maganda tama rin na lang tayo lahat. Don't agree. Go ahead, stay strange. And if people try to stop you kasi you're being too different and you're being too unique and they want you to fit a certain mold, don't always agree with them, okay? Stay strange because the stranger you are, okay, the more you can help other strange people as well. Alright, I hope that was a bit of a blessing din for you guys. I hope na-encourage kayo. And if you were, please click thumbs up. Thank you guys for commenting sa mga videos and for encouraging me to keep doing this. Parang feeling ko every week, laging may bumubukas na bagong spot sa puso ko and I'm letting you guys in. And I hope that's okay with you. If you know someone na ma-encourage nito, go ahead and feel free to share this with them. And as always, if you want to know as soon as a new video posts, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon para ma-notify kayo. If you want to reach out to me directly, maybe get one of the books that I wrote, the reviewers, you can go to www.facebook.com/Team Lyqa. And if you want advice, motivational quotes, or anything, reach out to me personally, you can go to www.facebook.com/AteLyqaMaravilla. Thank you guys, and thank you for watching this. So go ahead and be a blessing this week. Again, don't forget, stay strange because the stranger you are, the more strangers you can help. God bless sa inyo lahat, guys. Aja, kaya niyan. See you soon. Bye for now.